Good morning, my beautiful duckling. Today I want to talk to you about manifesting states. What exactly does manifesting state mean to you? When I say manifesting state, what does it mean? What are you thinking? So many people teach that you have to manifest from a certain state. Well, what does that manifesting state mean to you? This is Susie, your Swan Queen. Welcome back to the garden, my beautiful duckling. I get so frustrated because states are like affirmations to a lot of people. They see something on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and they repeat a phrase. But if you don't know what that manifesting state is to that phrase, how do you create that state? Well, manifesting state itself is a mouthful. Saying an affirmation like, I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am happy, I am loved, I am first best, I am a priority, what does all of that mean? Because unless you have some sort of a meaning behind that, your manifesting state is, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just repeating a phrase because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This state that I'm in right now this morning is my hair is drying. It's took a shower, it's wet, it's just got, a little bit of product in it and it's drying. So my hair is in the state of drying. My makeup is in the state of waiting for my hair to dry because I always do my makeup after I dry my hair, because once it dries a certain length, then I'll take the blow dryer and I'll finish it. But I don't blow dry my entire head because I do bleach it and I'm taking care of it. That's a state. I know what taking care of my hair is. And I'm using my hair for an example because you guys can see it. I went from kind of stick straight hair as a child to frizzy hair to curly hair. I'm Italian, used to walk around all the time saying, I'm Italian and I got crap for hair. Couldn't say the F word at that time, I was little. Messy brown and straight. How in the world can you be born Italian and have straight hair that's mousy brown? Couldn't understand it. So I walked around and I created this awful hair color, awful texture, awful look to my hair. Then my stepmother cut it short. Hated her for it. Hated her for cutting my hair short. It was waist length and she whacked it. I understand back in those days I had lice in school and my hair had to be whacked because they couldn't comb through it. It was way too long. Couldn't get rid of it. I get it. But I still have that. I dislike my stepmother because she did something I didn't like to my hair, which I hated. And guess what? It went frizzy. So now it's even worse. I'm walking around and I have mousy brown hair that's frizzy. Oh, that's great. So now I'm Italian and I got frizzy hair. Why couldn't it be like Aunt Georgianne, who had this beautiful black hair, and when the sun hit it, it would be blue and purple. Absolutely gorgeous. But no, I couldn't get that. So I created, with my words and my thoughts, I have horrible hair. Well, then I decided I no longer wanted horrible hair. So I started walking around going, you know what? I'm Italian. I have beautiful curly hair. Isn't it wonderful? I have beautiful curly hair. Thank you. I have beautiful curly hair. My daughter kept saying, Mom, you need to stop drying it and curling it. And I'm like, yeah, I got frizzy hair. What am I going to do with it? It takes an hour to do my hair. And she's like, let it go natural. So I let it go natural. And it was frizzy. She's like, put some mousse in it. It controlled the frizz. But I had to go to the end. So in order to go to the end and find what the manifesting state was, I went on Google, I went on Instagram, and I went on YouTube. And I started watching videos, reading posts, researching products, because the videos and the posts led me to products. how to restore your curly hair. And I'm like, oh, what do you mean restore your curly hair? Well, wouldn't you have to have curly hair to begin with? Well, how to train your hair to be curly. That's a better one yet, because I've seen a video similar to that. And I started reading them, and I started watching them, and I started using the techniques because I was naturally led to have naturally curly hair, what I needed to do. So the state I created was, I have curly hair. I got a picture of what I wanted that curly hair to look like. And I would be like, isn't it wonderful? My hair looks like this. Isn't it wonderful? My hair looks like this. Thank you, my hair looks like that. My hair is pretty close to that picture. I just don't have as many strands of hair as that lady has that was in the picture. She has like double the number of hair I have. I didn't go for the, heavy, 500,000 strands of hair on my head. I just was walking around going, my hair is beautiful and looks like that. So it's similar color. Actually, definitely similar color. Even the underside, we actually got it matched. And I do my hair so that it goes naturally curly. Now, I do have to occasionally scrunch to make sure that my curls are coming back. But I literally knew what the state was. I literally created the state of curly hair. Most of us are using these states to be in a happy relationship. And it is a relationship. It's not a happy wife. It's not a happy girlfriend. It's not a happy boyfriend. It's not a happy husband. Because you have to create that state. Happy in the relationship. Why am I happily married means I'm happy in the relationship. So I'm creating a state with my words. Well, what does happily married mean to you? That's where, if you need to, you get your pen and paper out. And you write down the things. Just like I did with my curly hair. You research it if you need to. So happily married means you and your spouse get along amazingly well. Happily married means that you are partners. You discuss things. You have equal say in what goes on in the household, where you're going to go on vacation, how the money is spent. You split the chores in the household. You are in a romantic relationship. You're in an adventurous relationship. You're in an athletic relationship. Well, okay, here's one. What is an athletic relationship? What would you think of? What's the first thing that pops into your head when you think of an athletic relationship? Well, they work out. Well, no, they go hiking together. They climb mountains together. They go rock climbing together. They go surfing together. You have to define what that state you are going to create to manifest that state. So if I'm manifesting a state to create my dream life, I have to know what that state is. So it's not vibrating, it's not a vortex, it's not energy, but it's the emotions that you feel that this state is done. So the state of curly hair is no different than the state of happily married. You have to define it. You cannot just walk around and repeat something, because if you don't believe it or you don't know what it is, how are you creating it? Manifesting states are taught to create, which is why I call them stories. How much easier is it to create a new story about your life? So if I'm saying I'm manifesting the state of curly hair, instead of I'm telling the story that everybody's asking me, why do I have curly hair? Did you get a perm? Susie, did you get a perm? You got a perm, Susie, right? How did you get a perm when you bleach your hair? I had somebody actually reach out to my daughter and go, did you perm your mom's hair? And she's like, oh no, never. She's bleached it. I wouldn't perm it. I mean, there are perms out there for bleached hair, but yeah, no, we don't want this to break off and like be that short. Not worth the risk. So I create stories instead of manifesting states. And the reason I create stories is it's easier to tell a story than try to figure out what your state is. So if you're creating a manifesting state of curly hair, happily married, wealthy, healthy, adventurous, fun, athletic, you can create a story that you can easily tell. I'm athletic. Well, look at you. You're, 170 pounds at 5 foot tall. You don't look athletic to me. How many miles a day can you walk? Do you go rock climbing? Do you go hiking every weekend? Do you go bike riding every weekend? I don't go to the gym, so I'm not fit and toned, but I'm athletic because I'm out there every day at the creek. I'm kayaking, I'm swimming, I'm hiking, I'm rock climbing, I'm mountain climbing, I'm bike riding. I don't have to be fit to be athletic, because athletic to me means I'm out there doing something. Working out, being a bodybuilder, is a different story to me because that means I'm ripped. I have muscles. I have a six-pack ab. I don't want a six-pack ab. I'm a girl. We should just kind of have a flat stomach. Not, guys, absolutely love them. But for women, not all women want a six-pack ab. So to say I work out and I'm fit and trim is different than saying I'm athletic. If I'm saying that I'm wealthy, what does wealthy mean to you? Well, for me, wealthy is, my daughter texts me at 6 o'clock in the morning, a picture of an Hermes bag. It's a mystery bag. And they are putting 10 bracelets in a bag for St. Patty's Day. Gotta have this. Absolutely gotta have this. So she's texting me at 6 o'clock this morning that she's sending me a mystery bag, which I'm thinking I need new Hermes bracelets. And my daughter texts me this morning, I ordered you a mystery bag. It's got 10 bracelets in it. Sweet! So that's a state of receiving. I receive amazing gifts. The story I tell is a lot easier. People are always doing really nice things for me, and I get wonderful gifts. I love swans. This one is from Canada, from my friend Disha. It also came with a booba toy for little one. So if I'm in a state of receiving swans, what does that mean to you guys? To me, it's so much simpler to tell a story that people send me beautiful gifts. I have swans from 6 different countries. How cool is that? 6 different countries I have swans from. How many countries can I get swans from? That's an amazing story to tell. I get swans from all over the world. Well, how many countries do you have swans from, Susie? 6. Wow, that's pretty awesome. I have them from China, from India, England, Ireland, the United States, and what's the other one? Cuba. Not Cuba. Puerto Rico. Technically, Puerto Rico, I think, is the United States, though. Is it? I have to go look, because I'm having a blonde moment. Oh, there. That's another story I tell. Because of my hair, I can do the Marilyn Monroe dumb blonde to the T. But I have a genius IQ. So if I do something really intelligent and my roots are starting to show, I call my daughter and I tell her I need my hair done. I should call Brian and tell him the same thing. Because I love being a blonde. Blondes are traditionally dumb. They look great in black. So I wear lots of black. Blondes and black, the stuff dreams are made of. What's that state? To me, a manifesting state is so much more complicated to be in than to tell a story. So I was in a restaurant and I was having dinner with one of my besties. And the waitress was having a bad day. And she stopped at our table and we were talking about manifesting. And she goes, "You guys know about the law of attraction?" I'm like, "Absolutely. Actually, I'm a life coach and I teach it." She's like, "You're a life coach?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Can I ask you a question?" I get this all the time. And I'm like, "Sure." She goes, "How do you manifest really amazing things?" I said, "Tell the story that you're manifesting amazing things." It's so much easier, instead of being in a manifesting state, to tell manifesting stories. Because if I'm telling a story, I'm creating it. And people are listening to it like they would watch Lucifer, or Arrow, or Supergirl, or Harry Potter, the Rocks movies. They all tell us a story. The Disney princesses books, they tell a story. The Ugly Duckling turns into a beautiful swan. It tells a story. So if you are struggling with your manifesting state, instead create stories. Because it's easy to tell the story, "I'm spoiled." Obviously, booty pie chair. Yeah, I know. I named my chair just like I named my car. My hair, it's curly. So I'm telling a story that after years of having straight, flat, frizzy, mousy brown hair, I have beautiful curly hair. It's soft. It's silky. I actually have people who are like, "Come here." I'm like, "No." "Come here." "No." "Come here." "No." "I just want to pet it." "Okay." And they will literally pet my hair because it's bleached and it is soft. It's beautiful. I create stories so I don't have to get stuck in a state. I don't have to worry that my manifesting state isn't creating my life the way I want. So if I'm telling a story, I'm making today amazing. If I'm telling a manifesting state, I have to explain it to you instead of feeling it real. So my stories feel real. Does your state? Answer that question for me in the comments. Tell me what your manifesting state is and a story you can create to make that manifesting state true. In the meantime, subscribe, hit the like button, and today, tell me why you love me.